Students, today I will explain question number 10, 11 and 12 of exercise 8.3. This all questions will carry 3 marks if it comes in half-yearly exams. So these are very important. Now in these questions, let's see what the question is saying. So it is saying as population in the year 2003 is 54,000. So for some particular place, population in the year 2003 was 54,000. It is also saying that every year the population is increasing by 5%. Every year. That is 2004 it will increase by 5%, 2005 again it will increase by 5%. So this is the story. Okay. Now the first question they are asking is, what was the population in 2001? Now you see the fact of 2000, that is the details of 2003 population thing is given. That is a population margin is given, and they are asking what was the population in 2001. So we have to go back. So when you see the question, this type of question, when somebody is in some of the question present fact is given and some previous facts are being asked, then the present fact will be considered as amount, and the fact which they are asking, that is a previous fact, that would be the principal. That is, this fact will act as an amount, and whatever you have to find out, that is 2001, will act as access principal. Okay, so this is very important note that I have said, that if 2003 details is given and 2001 details they are asking, so 2003 details will be considered as amount. I'm repeatedly saying amount. So you'll see that what they are asking, what is given and what they are asking. If 2003 is given, 2000 previous fact they are asking, so you will take this as amount, and previous fact will be considered as principal. So this time you will have to find principal. But in the second case, 2005, so it is 2003, 2005 they are asking, that is henceforth they are asking something, that is after some years, isn't it? So for that again you have to consider this as principal and you have to get the amount. Okay, so let's begin with the first one, that is first case. For first case, amount would be 54,000, rate would be 5%. What is the gap of the year 2003 and 2001? So n would be 2 years, and you have to get the value of p. Okay, so once you get the value of p, you will come to know the population in the year 2001. So let's write the formula: p plus r upon 100 to the power n. So in place of amount we will write 54,000. We have to find the value of p. It is 5 upon 100 to the power 2. So 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are. So let's write it properly. 1 plus 1 by 20 to the power 2. So it would be 54,000. Now 54,000 is equals to p. Let's solve the bracket, students. So I say will be 20. So it will be 20 plus 1 to the power square. So 54,000 equals to p into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20y, as because 2 is written. So we can do that, we can transpose all the values to the left hand side. So it will look like 54,000 into 20 into 20 and 21 into 21. This is p. So if you solve this, you will get the answer as p is equals to 48,979.58. Okay, so approx population was 87980. This is approx. Okay, so this was the population in the year 2001. So we have answered the first question. Now let's go to the second case. Okay, now for the second case, as because 2003 value is given and they are asking 2005, so we have to go forward. So in this case we'll take p as, this time we'll take p as 54,000, r as 5%, n is again the gap of the years is 2 years only. So we have to get the value of amount. Okay, now you understood how I'm doing. Any previous fact, you have to take this as amount. Any henceforth amount, then you have to take this as principal. So this is what the trick is all about. You have to understand this. Once you are accustomed with this thing, you are through. Nobody can stop you. So 54,000 1 plus 5 to 2. So again we will reduce it. 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are. So 54,000 1 plus 1 upon 20 to the power square. So 54,000. Let's solve the bracket. 20 plus 1 the whole square, so it will be 54,000 into 21 into 21 upon 20. So the answer would be 5,000 59,535. Okay, so the population will be in the year 2005 will be 59,535. Okay, so this is the solution of sum number 10. Let's move on to sum number 11. Now question number 11, it's not typically related with amount or population, but it is quite related to bacteria and something. So we can also do this type of sum using the formula of amount. See, I'm reading the question. In a laboratory, the count of bacteria in a certain experiment was increasing at the rate of 2.5%. That is, some scientists were doing some experiment, so they saw that the rate of bacteria was increasing at the rate of 2.5% per hour. Okay, per hour. So it is, I forgot to mention, per hour. Fine, per hour. Now find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours if the count was initially 5,06,000. So initially the count is 5,600. So they are asking what would be the population of a bacteria after 2 hours if every hour it is increasing by 2.5%. So in this case we will take principal as 5,06,000, rate as 2.5% per hour, and n, that is time, will take as 2 hours. Okay, so what we have to find it out? We have to find the amount. That is a quantity of bacteria after 2 years. So this will only considered as amount only. So this is also very important. So in place of principal, we'll write 5,06,000, 1 plus 2.5 upon 100, and this will be 2. Now if you remove this decimal form, then one more zero will be added in the denominator. So now the new format is what? It will look like 25 by 1000. Now we can reduce this so that our calculation could become little easier. So 25 ones are 25, 25 40s are 1000. Okay, so now I guess it became little easier. So let's solve. Let's write it properly first. After that we'll get the LCM. So 5,06,000. Now let's solve the bracket. 40 plus 1 to the power 2. So 5,06,000 into 41 by 40 into 41 by 40. Now once you do it, the solution would be 531,616.25. So approx you can write 531,616 approx. So after 2 hours, the quantity of bacteria would be 5,31,616. Okay, so this is the solution of sum number 11. Now let's move on to sum number 12. This is sum number 12. A scooter was bought at the rate of 42,000. Okay, so its value depreciated at the rate of 8% per annum. That is, every year its rate will decrease 8%. That is, depreciates mean decrease. So what would be the price of that particular scooter after 1 year? Okay, so but 8% decreasing. Now there's some modification need to be done with the formula. So we have to find the amount that the value which would be of a scooter after 1 year. So this is the amount. We'll write the P, but this time we'll use this minus sign instead of what? Plus sign. Why? Because the value is depreciating. When it is depreciating, we have to modify the formula with minus sign. Okay, so this is the change that you have to do, and for this only you will get 1 marks because you have understood how to modify the formula. So formula was very important. Now what you have to do, just put the values. That is 42,000. 1 minus r is what? 8, and n is 1. Okay, so 42,000, calculate, that is 100 minus 8, 1, no need of writing. 42,000 into 92 by 100. Now reduce these two zeros, so just multiply it into 92. Answer would be what? So the answer would be 38,640. Okay, as because the price of the scooter is depreciating, so after 1 year he bought it at this price, but if he has to sell after 1 year, then he has to sell at this price, that is 38,640. Okay, so this sum is also very important. So 10, 11, 12, these are all 3 marks questions, so please do it properly. Okay, and submit it in the WhatsApp group or Google Classroom. Okay, thank you and take care.